All right. Let's see if this is better. This is so, like, terrible. YouTube is so bad. I wonder if it's better than it was. Man, YouTube killed my stream. Oh, you're new here? We're doing the live stream that we normally do on Wednesdays. Of course, when YouTube is not screwing me around, which seems like it's going on right now. Not everything is what it seems, but it seems like it's screwing me around. All right. I'm looking to see if on my monitor it looks good. And I believe it is. Yeah, something was like really crazy with YouTube. I don't know. It's concerning. I have to go on my channel and like chop that video because it was just nothing but me trying to figure out what was going on with YouTube. Friggin' YouTube. I tell you what. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, it was YouTube, wasn't it? They just need to get it together. They needs to get it together. Right now, I'm just going through and making sure everything looks good. As big as YouTube is, you'd think they wouldn't have these issues, but they do. Absolutely insane that we even have to do this. Okay, so where do we leave off? I repinned the link. I repinned my link in there if you guys want to join the webinar this Friday. I also posted the link if you guys want to join Discord and coaching. We're back at it again. Let's see if we can actually go through and do a live stream. Kendall, are you a bot? Looks like a bot comment. I would think that if you're not a bot, you're doing well, but it looks sort of what some of the bots say. Okay, good. I get a lot of bot comments. That's a lot of money. You'd be pretty good. Microsoft will recover 100%. I think like 99%. It's gonna. It's Microsoft. I wouldn't worry about that. Yep, you can watch the replay if you guys want. My job here on YouTube is to show you guys, you know, the best stocks, technical analysis, help you guys out. If you guys want further coaching, then you could use the link that I posted in here, you know, to join Discord, make more money, lots of money. All of my students do well because I have a different way of coaching. I utilize psychology, which is something that nobody really does. They just tell you to buy stuff. They don't explain why. And a lot of YouTubers will, like, you know, push stocks, but they don't actually teach you. You need a few million to retire fully, like comfortably. Alibaba, I would be careful. I would be very careful about that. It's a Chinese stock. You got to be careful. Yeah, I would think that Nvidia is going to be okay either way. Nvidia is going to be okay. Chinese stocks, we got to be very careful about. China is not very transparent. Okay? Yeah, NEO is a Chinese stock. Try to sell puts at your exit price or right below. I've been constantly and like almost every week selling $72 and $70 puts on Palantir. I've sold some 74s as well. Yeah, you can dollar cost average on Nvidia. I think that's a pretty solid move right now. For earnings, Tesla premiums are high for earnings. The Neo cars are very nice. Hope they can start exporting them soon. To the States, it's probably not going to happen, but they're doing well in China. Open Door, I would have to take a look off the top of my head. I don't remember. Discord has helped me grow a lot. Thanks, Corey. Very welcome, Michael. Very welcome. Thoughts on Rivian? It's possible. BYD is not the #1 EV. Maybe in China. Tesla sells more EVs globally than anybody in the world. Put strike on Palantir. 72 is good. 74 is also pretty good. In the 60s, you got to go out 2 weeks to make good premiums, you know? You got to be careful with Chinese stocks, though. I'm telling you. I say it all the time. Every time I bring up Chinese stocks, everybody panics about NEO. Because I know there's so many people that want NEO to do well. You got to be careful with Chinese stocks. Period. I don't care if it's NEO or BABA. Have to be careful. China's not transparent. They're not. They're not transparent about anything. They don't have copyright laws in China. They're a communist country. If you guys don't know what communism is, you got to look it up. Most people, most Americans think communism is dictatorship. It's not. It is not a dictatorship. It is a communist country. Communism stems from the root word community. It is a country that is led and controlled by community, meaning everybody's equal. Plumbers make the same money as brain surgeons. There's no copyrights. Everybody's free to use anybody's ideas. That's communism. That's the country they are. You can't have a communist country trading on a stock market in the United States and selling things in the United States. It's very difficult. That's why Trump wants to tariff the living shit out of them. That's the reason for it. I'm getting emails. Yeah, a lot of the time they do. They do. And Neo has. Snowflake is pretty good, Sandeep. Very good stock. Those numbers are inflated. I wouldn't believe them at all. Sim is pretty good. Walmart's working with them. So I would definitely think in very small amounts you could add some to your account, to your brokerage account. You could buy AMD before earnings. Just be careful. ESTS is good. No more than 5 to 10% of your portfolio. SMCI, I wouldn't say dead, but be very careful. It could drop a little bit, so be careful of that. You want to do a covered call 6 months out? I wouldn't do that. Or 4.5, 5 months out? I wouldn't do that. Big Bear's okay. No more than 5 to 10% of your portfolio. Big Bear's pretty good. A lot of people ask about Big Bear. They're fine. A lot of growth potential. But got to play it safe, you know? Got to play it safe. Nike's good. I would take leap options. Look right here. My Discord trade. These are my Discord trades right here. Nike $70 leaps for December, okay? There. Now you saw it. Nike $70 leaps are good. Yes, I think that Intel's going to beat. Not by a lot, but they'll do well. I think it'll be a lot better than the expectation. I have Intel $25 calls myself for July. It's tough to say if SMCI will. It's likely, but not 100%. SoundHound is good. Rocket Lab is also good. Dell is a good company. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong investing in Dell. But like I said, no more than 5 to 10% of your portfolio. That's probably a long-term hold. GM's investing in AI, so is Tesla. Everybody is. I think it's a good thing. Yeah, AMD is great. SMCI is okay too. Matt McClellan, Corey, in general, what percentage portfolio are we safe investing in leaps? 5 to 10%. SoFi will also be okay, don't worry. We talk about Cooler a lot. Not a fan. It's okay, but be careful. Like, I don't like those $5 to $10 stocks. They're very risky. Planet Labs, I don't know. It's hard to say. Very welcome, Matt. We're going to go over a lot in our one-on-ones. Don't worry. Don't worry. Matt's actually one of my elite students. We're going to go over a lot of things. We got a whole year, you and I. I think SoFi 25 for the end of the year. SoFi is, like, in my opinion, very bullish. Long term, okay? If you guys are losing money in the market, you guys enjoy the coaching calls, or the YouTube live calls, and you want more coaching, you want trades, you want more access to me, and you want to make money, The links I posted in this chat right now, you guys can book a call. My team and I'd love to help you guys out, get you in the Discord, and get you into winning positions like my other students that are in here. Can I do options trading with 8? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Hit the like, hit the like. Heck yeah. Tesla's gonna run a bit, I think, but they didn't really do well. Yeah, they didn't do too well again. I think it's going to run up a bit and then come back down. Eventually, it's going to trickle down into the 380 range, is my opinion. I bought my leaps out of the money intentionally to buy more of them cheaper, so when it moves, I will make more money. It's a specific strategy I run on extremely bullish stocks to leverage less cash. Payoneer's good. Yes, Charlie. Mike Beal, the market's fine. It's always fine. I would not be worried about it. Don't worry. SoFi 13, it's possible. 13, no. 14's the bottom for SoFi. Look, SoFi's resisting levels that I drew in my YouTube video last Saturday. Look, I drew these last Saturday. Stocks bouncing all over it, just like I said it would. No, I'm not worried about DeepSeek at all. It's Chinese OpenAI. I wouldn't worry about it. It's the same thing as Unix. Like I said, when Unix came out in the 90s or late 80s, 90s, it was open source. Linux didn't do anything with it, but Apple bought it up for OS, and here we are. Look how many years later, 35, 40 years later, and Apple owns pretty much all the revenue from the open source Unix. It's the same thing with AI. NVIDIA, Meta, Tesla, Google, AMD, Microsoft, they're going to own it all. China doesn't stand a chance. They just don't. Daniela, yes, I teach how to do leap options as well as other options in Discord and coaching. Absolutely. Palantir will do well, I feel. Nah, short term is the fear. People are creating their own fear over it. DeepSeek hasn't shown us anything. Like, it's just, you know, it's FOMO. It's fear and greed, fear of missing out. Senseless. I wouldn't even worry about it. Yeah, I think Intel will. In the long run, it will. Daniela, if you do, there's a link. I just posted a link there for you. You can book a call. My team and I right there in the link. Serve is good, Mike. No more than 5 to 10%. I can do some levels on NVIDIA, no worry. Yeah, 120 is good. 120 is good. I teach you guys how to do that as well in Discord, like how to manage levels and how to get in, get out, and understand trading. What do you mean, Shanta? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Neo's okay, but you got to be careful. It's a Chinese stock and it's down right now. Still, I mean, long term, it's good, but you got to be careful. No more than 5 or 10%. I say SoundHound. SoundHound and SoFi are like pretty much the best growth stocks right now, along with Palantir. Neo is like, oh yeah, MicroStrategy is amazing. 100%. Be careful, 5-10%, but yes. Gauze I've not heard of. Midwest, what's up? Neo could do well by 2028. Yeah. Rivian, you got to be careful on Rivian. They're sympathizing with Tesla. We got to hope that they have decent earnings. We got to hope. I also pinned the link in here if you guys want to join the free masterclass webinar this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I also posted the link if you guys want to book a call for coaching in Discord to get my trades. Like I said, we're printing in the Discord every single week. Applied Digital is good. 5 to 10% of your portfolio. Neo's profitability, it's kind of hard to tell. Mike, I would say right now SoundHound's still a good buy. SoFi too. Microsoft is now good. Intel's pretty good. It's low price. Upstart could do well. Ford's looking decent, depending on how earnings is going to go. Palantir's priced a little high. MicroStrategy's a little high. AMD is a buy. Walmart's a buy. Nvidia's a buy. Roll, I don't think so. I don't think so. AMD's awesome. Appreciate it, Mike. Yeah, what wasn't my connection problem? It was YouTube's connection problem. So the issue here with the market is people are just very emotional. The market was designed to take advantage of your emotions. That's the whole thing with the market. That's what it's here for. Take advantage of your emotions and get you to FOMO, get you to be greed, fearful. It literally was designed to crush you. Appreciate that, James. Lucid, nah, I wouldn't do that. Not right now. I mean, you could, but like 1 to 3% at most. Bank of America is great. So is Kraft and Heinz. So is Coke, Eugene. Never heard of that stock. You know I'm always putting trades out in the Discord. Christian, you know. Jose will look at Grab for sure. Taylor, depends when you got into Wayfair. Depends on when you got in and when you got out. And what the price was, you know, like what you're looking to do. Wayfair is a pretty solid stock. Puts are definitely stronger when stocks are at a bottom. 100%. You definitely want to be selling puts. Theodore, you could get some Big Bear AI, but keep it to like 5%. AMC's tough. Raul, I do some 0 DTEs. Yeah, I do a lot of SPY and a lot of QQQ. Teach people how to retire on those, you know? No problem, Christian. I like SHIB, Doge. Those are good. 41's good. I think Wayfair is going to go to like 75 by the end of the year. I really do. And their earnings is probably going to crush in February because it encompasses the new year, you know, or the Christmas holidays in the new year. So it's, I'd imagine it's going to do pretty good. I would imagine it'd probably do like really good, most likely. So what we can do is I'm going to look at, we've looked at Grab before. This is a very, very solid stock. Very profitable now. They're definitely above zero and market cap is big. They have a lot of shares float though. But it's kind of diluted, you know? A lot of dilution here, but we got an 18 billion market cap. Trailing 12 month 2.7. So they got a price to sales of 8, which is really strong. Apple's is like 11 and theirs is 8, and the lower the better. So Grab is good. Another thing too, you look at their balance sheet, they can cover, and they're sitting on $5 billion in cash. This is my favorite part. $5 billion in cash. And they have total assets covering liabilities. So their balance sheet is extremely strong, like very strong. Free cash flow, strong. Operation activities, strong. Revenue, strong. Pre-tax, strong. Net income, good. EBITDA, good. It's a very strong company. They beat earnings most recently. Next earnings in February. Grab is good. I wish I could get in at 380. If the stock fell to 380 tomorrow and it tanked like down to 380, like down here, I would probably buy like 10,000 shares. I'm not kidding. Like I probably would. Palantir, probably 100 by end of year, maybe 120. I would sell $45 puts on Wayfair for next week. $100,000, what would I invest in? I would diversify it into 10 different stocks and 2 or 3 different strategies. 4 different strategies, like diversify. AMD, Bank of America, Kraft and Heinz, Coca-Cola, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, a little bit of everything. You could, John, you could. Meta's very strong, by the way. AMD dropping to 108 is very, very possible, but very unlikely in my opinion. Nvidia we've talked about. Yes, we could talk about it again. Strike price on Bank of America? I mean, Bank of America is strong. I mean, you know what? Let me put a warning here, an alert. If Grab falls down, maybe I'll just buy some Grab and dollar cost average. But I don't have any Grab, but I've been thinking about it. I want to see if they can consolidate here and maintain the price, and then I'll get in. Glad to hear, Benway. Bank of America is strong. I would sell $45 puts a month out, or 44, and just get in. Bank of America is strong. Nah, SoFi's strong. Yeah, Matt, definitely. I would get into Grab now, and if it drops to 450, add. If it drops to 4, add a lot. Grab is good. Yep, it's coming up soon. I believe so. AT, I believe they did. Oh yeah, Gainer, they got to hit the like button. Last Wednesday's live stream had like 500 people in here. I started late tonight, that's why. If you guys want to join Discord, you guys want to get the trades, you guys want my coaching, you guys want to spend a lot of time with me, I'll put the link right there, right now. You guys can join. Look, I have students that have went from 8,000 to 40,000 in 5 months. Others that have 30,000 to 80,000 or 100,000. I have students that went from 300K to 800K. They're going to be a millionaire soon, literally. But this is what I do. I enjoy coaching. Every level of student is welcome in the Discord. Book a call with my team and I'll help you. Believe me, every single student that's joined my Discord is making money. Some decent money, others a ton. It depends on you, but a lot of my students, more than half of them, are making like 150 to 200% in 6 months. Yeah, a lot. You're very welcome, AT. It's a passion of mine. I love teaching, love coaching, love doing this. Matt, very welcome. If you think you're making money on the YouTube comment or content, you have no idea what you're missing in Discord. We do so much more in the Discord. Like I have 10 to 15 trades a week that are printing. I'm set to make on my challenge account this month. I'll make $10,000. And I'm only utilizing like 40K in capital to make like 10,000. Quantum stocks are good. I like IonQ and Rigetti Computing. Daniela would love to help you out. Absolutely. Would love to help you. Caterpillar's also good. Caterpillar's good. Friday, we're going to cover a lot of in-depth stuff. Rahul, a lot. I've got 6 hours of pre-recorded content, video on demand for teaching you the basics. I've got a 6-week boot camp to go in depth to show you everything you're missing in the stock market to make money. Unfortunately, Daniela, there's no trials. Listen, the cost of education is high. It's great. But the cost of ignorance is even greater. And that was, Franklin said that himself. The only thing more expensive than education is ignorance. Remember that. It's a life lesson for you. Grab is by far better than Neo. Next breakout stock, possibly Grab. Very welcome, Chad. Glad to hear. A lot of people don't teach psychology in the stock market. They don't. And that's a lot of what I teach. That's why my students are so profitable. Honest company's good. Dollar cost average. They've dropped a lot from 850. I might have to add more. If Honest Company drops to like $5, I'll add thousands of shares. Whirlpool is a big company, but I have to check it out. Celsius, I don't like. They've hurt so many people. Serve Robotics is good, but I like Serve better when it's at $10. There you go. Surya, you just made a 200% return from one of my YouTube videos. You see, this is what I do. I teach people how to make money. Nike's good. I think you should buy Nike Leap Option Calls, $70 for December 2025. That's what my Discord has. I put a link there if you guys want to book a call with my team and I. Change your game and start making money in the Discord. Good job, Matt. You're printing then. You're printing. Jersey T, absolutely. That's the name of the game. I have students that started out that didn't know anything about options, and that would keep it 3 to 5%. I have not looked at Fubo since. I should, though. Big Bear is good. We discussed Big Bear. They're very good. USA Diary, you won't be able to see it anyway. It's hidden. Once you join, you'll be able to. Mike Grab is very good. Keep it 1 to 3% of your portfolio, maybe 5 right now, and just dollar cost average. Yeah, defense stocks will do okay. Got to give it time. He just took office, you know? It's going to take time. Hard to explain, Raul. There's a lot of indicators I use, but my method is psychology-based as well, which works very effectively. No, NVIDIA is not a goner. It's fine. Which is why my students do so well. Yeah, you could keep holding sound on if you want. Right now, you have a lot of profits on the table. If you guys want to register for the free masterclass webinar this Friday, the link is pinned. I have a link pinned in this chat. Be sure to register. Very limited spots. I'll have a big announcement during the webinar as well. Tesla's crazy. It's always fascinating to watch. The price action is insane on Tesla. Very insane. A lot of price action. Up and down, a lot of volatility, lots of juicy premiums. We printed on Tesla in the Discord this week. Look at my trade. Look at my trades on Tesla. Look right here. January 31st trades. I put these out. Look right there. I put these trades out on January 24th. Look at this. Tesla, 370 and 380. And look where Tesla is, 389. So my Discord was able to buy them back at like 70% profit. And we utilized IV Crush, which is an option strategy for sellers, which I teach in my Discord. The option was worth like $300, and now it's tomorrow morning it's going to be worth like $50. So it's like quick $250, easy money. Per option. This is very easy. It's probably worth a little bit more than that when we sold it. SoundHound is still good. Sell puts to get in. That's what I teach my students. IonQ is good. Definitely want a dollar cost average, which is another thing I also teach in my Discord as well to my students. Rocket Labs is okay, Matt. It's okay. Be careful, though. I like Oracle, Snowflake, and Palantir. ServiceNow, I'll have to take a look at. AVGo is good, Alex. I like AVGo. Broadcom. We could look at IREN. You definitely don't want to chase. Roll, sometimes I use margin, sometimes I use cash. It just depends. And I always roll. Got to be careful with Rivian. GM is good. Rivian's good. Rigetti is good. Just remember, keep it to on Rigetti, 5%. On Rivian, 5%. On GM, 10%. SoundHound still a buy. Dollar cost average. Be very safe. Definitely. Best stock in 2025 is tough to say, but it's going to be like AMD, Walmart, Microsoft. These are the good ones. Palantir. Cooler, nah. We'll look at VST. We already look at Cooler. Everyone asks me to look at Cooler every week. I'm not a fan of that. I got to be careful with that stock. Roll Bootcamp is also available in the Discord membership, but there's 3 or 4 different membership levels. There's the 1-year plan, the lifetime with the Bootcamp, and then there's the elite and executive packages. Then there's the mastermind, which is beyond Bootcamp. Serve Robotics is good. SoundHound's probably going to be like 25 or 30 by the end of the year, most likely. Yeah, Nike is going to do well. I'm very bullish on Nike. I think they're going to do very well. And it's in the money, so it's safe. Yes, Raul, you can definitely upgrade. AMD will be fine. You just got to keep holding. Corey, you've talked about Cooler in the stream way at the beginning before it cut out. Michael, I did boot camp. Yes, you did. I remember. Great student, very good learner. 50K to 130 since August. Absolutely beautiful. Very proud of you. Yes, auto industries will do much better with Trump. We're about to look at VST. Let's look at VST. If you guys want to grow like Michael, use the link to book a call with my team and I, and we'll do the best we can to get you in and help you out. Boot camp in 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 1 hour per week for 6 weeks. The end of the year, I'm looking for like 25 on SoundHound. 25, maybe 30. It's going to depend, but 20 to 25. Oh yeah, Benway, grab is good. I mentioned that last week, the week before. I was like, oh yeah. Selling calls in SoundHound, you got to be careful because you can get fried on them. You legitimately could get fried on those calls. Be very careful. So VST, 52 billion market cap, which is pretty big. They're profitable, but they're missing earnings. Trailing 12 month, 15 billion. So they have a price to sales of 3, which is insane. Net income is good. EBITDA is good. Balance sheet is good. Assets to liabilities. They got a lot of debt. Their balance sheet's not looking very good, though. Cash flow, good. Operation activities, cash flow is good. Don't like the balance sheet. Don't like the profits and the EPS. They could probably turn it around. Be careful. For me personally, based on the chart, I'd like to get it like getting the stock around 130 would be very good. I don't know if that's going to happen. Surya, you can learn as you go and take your time in my Discord. Learn as you go, take your time. It's at your pace. I have students that work full-time jobs that have grown from 10,000 to 50,000 in 6 months, part-time. SoFi, I'm thinking 25 by the end of the year. I really do. I really, really do. Get some cheap. I do help some with lower investments. Yes, my goal is to help everyone. So that's the goal. Raj Christian, yes, I can teach you in New Zealand. I have students in New Zealand and Australia. Many, many students from New Zealand and Australia. There's not really a minimum, but it'd be nice to have 5K. 5,000 would be kind of like a good starting spot. TJXX, Target, TGT, and Walmart. All very good. Top fives coming out probably Friday. Most likely Friday. Maybe tomorrow. I'll see if I can do that. Awesome, Matt. Very welcome, Spaghetti. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. Fubo. Gotta be careful with Fubo. Fubo, whatever. I don't know. I just gotta be careful with that stock. It's been up and down. It's been an up and down journey for that stock. You got to be very careful. Just like Celsius. A lot of people got Celsius, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Celsius has been frying accounts. All right. I know, right? Selling calls on SoFi, you could get away with selling like 17 calls 2 weeks out, but I wouldn't do it. You're going to get fried on that. There's so many short sellers. Enovix is good. Dollar cost average. Stephen Cahoon, I have like 100 students from the UK. I'm not even kidding. Absolutely. Some of my top students are in the UK. MU is good, but you got it. Dollar cost average, and don't put too much into one position in your portfolio. Reddit's good, but way too high right now, in my opinion. I do AMD 125, 125 leap for July or September. Very strong, in my opinion. Don't forget, if you guys want to join my free masterclass webinar, very limited spots, I've pinned that link in this chat. We'll be full. By tomorrow, we'll probably be full. Definitely want to register for Friday's webinar, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Full masterclass course going on Friday. Coinbase is okay, but be very careful. I think I've done Marvel before. I'd have to look at it again. Pauline, I don't know what call you would have taken. I don't give trade alerts to buy short-term call options. To sell. I had 118 put, but no 120 call. I never put out a 120 call. Crowd is good. Very expensive, but good. MicroStrategy's also good. Pauline, you said call. I thought you were talking about a call option. Just roll out. It's only Wednesday. Watch what happens for the rest of the week. Roll out and down a bit. Acquire the shares at 120. It's a steal. AMD is going to run. HIMS is good. Definitely. Net is also good. No need to be sorry, Pauline. It's all good. AMD, I've got 120s and 118s. I want AMD shares. That's the advantage of selling puts. You want the shares. We already covered Grab in detail. Yes, AT&T is good. I've had AT&T since it was $14 2 years ago. Oh yeah. CrowdStrike is pretty good. 97 billion market cap. Trailing 12 months is only 3.74. They got a price to sales like 20. You got to be careful of that. Their price to sales is a little on the low side. A little bit of dilution, I guess you could say, but they have a low share float. Their EBITDA is also low. Net income is in the negative. They have cash. Balance sheet's okay. Cash flow's okay. Strong backing, strong balance sheet. But they're not doing too well on the profit side. But they're beating earnings. ARM, be very careful with. No, I don't. You wouldn't be able to. Oh yeah, very, very good. Shopify is great. ASML is also good. If you want to get into crypto, look at MicroStrategy and Coinbase. Fubo, be careful. ASML, a lot of people talk about, but, you know, be very careful. Very expensive. 260 billion market cap. So they have like a price to sales of 9, which is really good. They're very, very profitable. Good EBITDA. Balance sheet's very good. $500 million in cash. They have enough assets to cover. Everything's good. Everything looks good on ASML. MicroStrategy's good. PayPal's also good. Dollar cost average. Keep the percentage 5 to 10% of your portfolio, which is what I teach my students in the Discord. If you guys want to join, I just posted a link again. You guys can book a call with my team and I so we can get you in Discord, get you in the coaching, help you change your game in the stock market. Ally Financial is good. Has a good dividend as well. Appreciate it, Capital. Payoneer is good, Chuck. New holdings, Theodore, it's okay. I'll take a look at it. 59 billion. It's a pretty big market cap. Price to sales of 5. Pre-tax income, net income, EBITDA, all good. Balance sheet, 7 billion in cash. My God, they've got cash. Holy crap. Assets cover debt. Very, very, very good. Very good balance sheet. Yeah, they look... It's a very beautiful balance sheet. I will tell you that right now. EPS is good too. Shares float's a little high. Price is on the rise. This is another great stock right here. This is a really good stock. I would definitely say this is a stock to get into. 100%. In fact, I just added it to my list right there. New Holdings is now on my favorites list. There we go. Matt, I do the live calls for the market opening in Discord. See, that's the key. Discord. I'm so busy in Discord, I don't have time to do it on YouTube every day. I would do NVIDIA leaps for like 110 or 105 going out to September or so. Very welcome, Theodore. Neo's okay. We covered it. Neo's okay. MSTY, I'm going to assume, is MicroStrategy leveraged. I haven't even looked at it yet, but I wouldn't do any leverage stocks. Leap calls and SoFi are good. You could do like $10 leaps going out to the summer or December. I'm unfamiliar with that. Yeah, I don't mess around with yield maxes or leverage funds. You can get burnt really easily. SMCI, you got to be careful with. You see, there are stocks out there that are very popular that you can make a lot of money on, and there's a lot of growth stocks that are also up and coming that you can make a lot of money on. That's what I teach in the Discord as well. A lot of these stocks are not good. Some of them are. Others are better. Yeah, I don't like high yield funds. No, you're right. I agree though. Cody, Joby, I think I looked at it before. For NVIDIA, I would do like 110 or 100 or 120 for summer. For Robinhood, I do a 30 or a 25. I dollar cost average my leaps. I have like 100 leap options right now in my account for Intel. 100 leap options at an average price of $1.20. If Intel goes to 25 bucks, I'll make like 100K in 6 months. 4 months. Because I average like, honestly, I tell my students in Discord, we talk about it a lot because they try to copy my trading, try to learn. Depending on the month, I can make anywhere from $60 to $70 or $80,000 a month when I trade. It just depends on the month. Like the month of November was good. December, I did like 130K. This month of January, oh my God. I've done like 150K this month, roughly. It might be a little off, like, because the month isn't over yet, so I don't know. But it's definitely like 100%. This month was like at least 150K, at least. Because like right now, with everything that I've counted so far, I'm well into 150 something. So yeah. After taxes, bro? No, what are you talking about? I don't talk about tax. I'm not a tax advisor. Who cares about taxes? If you want to make money, you got to owe money. That's how it works. But I have my ways of cutting my taxes down, you know? But I make on average, I make 60, 80K a month, 100K a month. Some months I make 100, 120. I mean, even after tax, technically, this month I would do 100K after tax in 1 month. I mean, geez Louise, how many people make like 1.2 million a year after tax to sit on their butt and do what they love? Let's be real, right? I know, right? If I'm making 100K a month, we not worried about taxes. We good. We just pay them taxes. My challenge account has 600K in it. That's my challenge account. And I make, well, it was a challenge account, not really anymore. I utilized about 50,000 in capital and I made like 10,000 bucks on 50K. Yeah, it's pretty good. The Fed rate, they don't need to cut interest rates. We're doing good. 1K is okay, but it's a little low to start with. How many leap options with 5K and 30K size? It depends on what company and what the cost is. Yeah, he wasn't going to cut. It's too soon to cut again, you know? Yeah, we can look at SoFi. I want to grab me some new and some grab. I'm going to grab me some grab in the morning. Literally makes no sense. I'm going to grab some grab. Which tab do I want to hijack? That is the question. Let's hijack NVIDIA here and look at SoFi again. We hijacking you, SoFi. Spaghetti, we talked about that briefly, but we'll go over it again. No stop losses, Pauline. Enovix, tough to say, but long-term, very, very profitable. I don't have a take profit rule. I'm going to hold grab long-term. Long-term. SoFi's earnings crushed. Their CAGR was insane. So, yes, I would buy SoFi at 15 bucks. No problem. Easy peasy. If you guys want to join Discord and coaching, I just posted a link. If you guys want to be at my masterclass webinar this Friday and learn even more, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, links pinned in the chat. I pinned it for you. Register for free, but limited spots for that masterclass, though. It's okay, Spaghetti. No worries for that. SoFi, Palantir, SoundHound, MicroStrategy, Grab, Walmart, AMD, Microsoft, Snowflake, all good stocks for this year. Bank of America, Coca-Cola. John, don't worry. You can learn anything. With time, with practice, you can learn anything. Haven't looked at race. Very welcome, Spaghetti. Palantir is great. Definitely. Lyft is good. 5% of your portfolio to be safe. Matt, you could at 14, but I would sell 13 puts going 2 weeks out, save you $1, and get premium along the way. AMD 112 tomorrow? Maybe. I don't think so. I don't know. AMD's strong either way. I don't think it's going down that low, and it won't last very long if it does. I do too. I wish Serve would go back to $10. I do. Sincerely. But who knows? Pump. You want him to pump, huh? Pump it up. I don't think so. I really don't. Not much lower. And not every stock either. Ford will be good. I just bought 2,000 more shares of Ford at 10.18. So when earnings comes, I should make a few thousand on Ford as well. And their dividends. MicroStrategy, you could do like a 280 or a 250 going out to December of next year. That'd be pretty good. Ally's really good, Charlie. S&P is good, but yeah, it's probably the best, in my opinion. What's up, Joe? Appreciate it. AT&T is good. Joe joined coaching in Discord in June with 28K. I remember. Broke 96K this month. I appreciate it, man. Best coach ever. Thanks, man. I remember when you joined, you were like so skeptical. Like you were like, can I make like 20K by the end of the year? That's what you said, Joe. You're like, can I double my portfolio possibly by the end of the year? And I was like, yeah, fam. Like, you'll be like over 50, 60K easy. And you broke 96K. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm pretty sure you took SoFi and SoundHound with those trades too, Joe. If I remember correctly in our one-on-one when we had our sessions. Right, Joe? It was like SoundHound and SoFi. And then you also took the other trades too, but those are big positions. But I remember I was coaching you on some Tesla plays as well. Grab is good though. SoFi and Sound both good. Yes, Melina, I'll cover all of that in the Friday's webinar. Joe, yes. See, I was right, wasn't I? Yep. See, Joe's another one of my students doing very, very well. Thanks, Spaghetti. Skills, what's my favorite car? I like the red-eye Hellcats and the Shelby GT350s, but I'm buying a McLaren 600 probably in June, so we'll have some fun with that. Yes, Raul, I teach that in my Discord. I'll be covering it in the webinar Friday. Conwell, appreciate it. Thank you so much. I try my best. I really do. I was really debating between the Lamborghini Huracan or The McLaren 600. I just don't think Lamborghini make better cars than McLaren. I love McLaren. Love McLaren. C6s are nice. I'd get into Grab right now. I'm not sure what your question is, Lucia. I didn't see it. Matt, that is a crazy lawsuit. Oh my God. Really? The large lady. I like how you say that, the double L, LL. That's funny. It's really funny. The craziest things to have a lawsuit over, right? Oh my God. That is crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Danielle, I have to take a look at race. Like I said, if you guys want to join coaching, Discord, I post a link for you. He's trying to protect his poor tires. My God. Take it easy. Gonna hurt people's feelings in here. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I wouldn't touch this. What? Oh, wait. Ferrari. Did Ferrari change their stock ticker? I thought it was something else. It's been a long time. Not a lot of volume in that, huh? Yeah, the McLaren 600 is actually just about as fast as the 720. 720 is faster on the highway, but in the quarter mile, 0 to 60, the 600 LT is really good. Hey, let's see if any car guy is in here. More than you can afford, Ferrari, pal, Ferrari. And then, pff, he's gone. That was one of my favorite lines. The guy was such a dick. He's like, what's under the hood? More than you can afford, pal. Ferrari. He's like revving up the engine. Then he gets dusted. Oh my God, that was so funny. You parked it. You didn't drive it, right? It's too much money to drive. $140 account. Scave Phase, if you were to join my Discord with a $140,000 account, you should be able to make like $15K a month consistently. Realistically, like in a year, you should be able to double your portfolio. Pretty close. Like you'd be pushing well over 220, maybe a quarter milli. Probably more, but realistically, 200K, 250K. I have students that started with 100K and they have like 250 already. So they started with less than you. So yeah, I mean, realistically, like 10 to 15K a month to be very realistic. Roll, all my money stays in my brokerage. I have a credit card linked to my brokerage. I trade in it, make profits, pay my taxes from there, and spend from there. I don't use checking accounts. They're a waste of time. So I live off of my trading. Oh yeah. Tesla's fast. You could buy the dip or get it now. Grab is good. So, Scave, anybody else, if you guys want to sign up for coaching, there's the link to book a call for us to build a system for you, get you in, get you trading, get you making money, get you learning and growing. That is the key. Financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom. Look, I don't have to worry about doing anything. I'm hanging out with you guys right now, coaching. Tomorrow morning, I wake up, I coach, I'll do some trading till about 11 o'clock. And then I'll go get in my Land Rover and go driving around and go shopping with my kids, hang out after school, pick them up, take them out for ice cream, go to the park with them, have fun. When the kids are at their mom's house, Then same thing. I'll go get in the Shelby, get in the Hellcats. Pretty soon I'll have a McLaren. I'll get in that. I'll get in my bikes. I go ride on the weekends when I'm not coaching. I have freedom. And that's what I teach my students. How to have freedom. What good is it to have financial freedom if you have no location freedom, no time freedom? I teach you how to have time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. How to grow your portfolio. So this way you can do the things you want to do. There's no sense in only learning one and not the other. And Rule, that is the strategy, to replace your salary and retire, right? We talked about SoFi. Yes, indeed, Paul. Lucia, depends on the actual membership you choose. Link is right there to book a call with my team and I. We could get you in fairly quick. I teach much differently than anybody else because it's all based on psychology. All of it, the whole market, everything. So I teach a different way. Guitar guy, I agree. We haven't been fishing in a while. I love taking the kiddos out to have fun. I went fishing with my dad a lot growing up. A lot. We went fishing almost every week. Almost. Not every week, but almost. Rocket Lab's okay, but be careful. Be very careful. I don't like to dip on it. Eugene, best coach here. Appreciate it. Thanks so much, fam. One of my students. What's up, Flute? Another one of my students right there. Flute, tell him how much money you've made in the Discord. This guy's made like $40,000 in January. 1 month. Thanks, Flute. Daimler. I remember Daimler before they changed it. They were Daimler. Now they're a part of Fiat Chrysler. Oh, you've been doing really good, Flute. 100%. Very, very good. I mean, Flute's right here. Look. See, here's Flute right here. This is me chatting with my student, Flute, who's in alive. He made $3,000 today. 1 day, $3,000. Like 2 days ago, he made $2,400. This week, Flute's made like $10,000. Like, he made $2,700 in 1 day or $2,900 in 1 day. What was it? 29? Like almost 28. It's crazy. Flute's doing very good. See, I chat with my students right here. All the time. Just one of my students doing very well. Josh is another one of my students. Look at this. Let me show you. Read that blue highlighter right there. He took his portfolio from $300,000 to $800,000. He's going to be a millionaire in 2 months. He had $300,000 and he's now going to be a millionaire with my coaching and strategies. Very welcome, Flute. Very welcome. I remember when you joined a month ago, I was like, this guy's got it. He's going to do it. And you did. We got some good stuff coming out tomorrow in the coaching call. Flute, are you ready for some new trades? Appreciate that, Joe. Are you ready for some trades, Flute? I'm going to give you some good ones. You want to print more money? Oh, yeah, Flute. Oh, yeah. We're going to get some more trades going on tomorrow morning. That is for sure. Oh, my God, Flute. We made so much money on Microsoft this week and Walmart. I'm up like, well, I was up like 400% on Microsoft. It was crazy. Oh, yeah, guitar for sure. No, Lucia, no knowledge. I teach complete beginners. Just ask Flute, Joe, Michael, Josh, any of the students in here. They'll tell you. Paulie, that's very difficult position. Very, very difficult. Oh, my God. Keep rolling to save those shares. Going to take a long time. And you're tying up all of that capital for no money. You can just take the assignment and invest it somewhere else for sure. We're definitely going to be doing these live calls every Wednesday. They might eventually move to Saturdays, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm very busy on Wednesdays with coaching. Oh, yeah. Monday is money-making calls. Oh, yes. 200%, Michael. Oh, yeah. Yep. Very good. You've been doing very, very good yourself. I don't trade a lot of penny stocks. It's risky. All right, fam. It's getting late. I wish we could stay later. We covered a lot of stocks. If you guys want to get into the coaching, the link I'm posting in the chat now is good for tonight's call. You guys can get in, start making your profits like Flute, Joe, Michael, Josh, and all my students, Eugene. And don't forget the pinned link in this chat for my free masterclass webinar this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You don't want to miss that webinar, and you don't want to miss your chance to book a call with my team and I as well. We will cover more stocks next Wednesday. And if you join the webinar this Friday, we'll cover more stocks on Friday. John, I have a lot of Canadians in my Discord. Soundhound is very strong. Pauline, we're going to be talking about that in Discord. Flute, oh yes. Tomorrow is going to be a banger in Discord. Oh yes. What moving average for what stock? Oh, you're asking me. Oh, I have 10 and the 20. 10-day, 20-day exponential moving averages. All right, fam. Book a call with my team and I. Register for the webinar. I'll see you in the Discord tomorrow morning. I'll see you in the webinar webinar Friday. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Hope you guys have a blessed week and weekend. Hopefully, I get to coach you very, very soon. You guys got the links. I will leave this live open for the next 5 minutes for y'all to chat. All right? I'll catch you on the flip side. One love, everyone. One love. See you guys next Wednesday. Or if you're in the webinar or if you book a call, I'll see you then too. Peace out, fam. Thanks for being here, by the way.